The system is very slow. 1 second. Something is wrong. Site. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No. So this is the output statements. So assignment statements is over, data processing statement is over, and also output statements are also completed. Now, what is the next? Next block is exception block. Yeah, that is the third block, I think. Exception block. What it contains? Yeah, it contains error handling statements. Error handling statements. Generally, suppose, yeah, just for the time being, I am using one example, sample example. Say, suppose a table is there, EMP table is there. Table is completely empty. Okay, and I am writing the query, select star from EMP, where EMP NO is equal to 7788. Then what is the expected output? No, it doesn't throw an error. So it will display no rows are selected. Okay, okay. Table contains the data, the table is empty, then it is displaying no rows are selected. Let us assume table is containing the data. Okay, but no employee is there with the number 7788. Okay, then also it will display same output, no rows are selected. Then as an end user, as a developer, how should I understand it? So I don't know what is Oracle. If it is displaying no rows are selected, then how can I understand the situation? Whether the table is containing no data or the table containing no matched data. How should I understand it? Yeah, to deal such kind of that no rows are selected message is displayed by the Oracle engine. It is predefined. So you can display user-friendly error handling messages by using exception handlers. If you are having this situation, then you can display a message, your own message. So automatically you can provide the programming in more sophisticated way. Any end user, any user who is having nothing, nil knowledge on Oracle can easily understand that kind of messages. So most user-friendly error messages we can display to the end users. That is the advantage of the exception block. Okay, so whenever we are discussing about the exceptions, there I can give you the example. Okay, it contains error handling statements. Okay, yeah, let me write and useful to display user-friendly error handling messages. Friendly messages for different errors. Okay. Now, going for last block, end block. It's not a block, end. What it will do? It represents end of the program. End of the program. Finished. Okay. This is the actual structure of any PL/SQL program. Hello? Yeah, okay. Are you okay? Okay. Now, before going to discussing about the sample examples, we need some other notice there. Generally, where you are writing the programs, where you are writing SQL queries at SQL prompt or SQL plus environment, right? Yeah. So whenever you are writing the SQL queries at SQL prompt, either it is displaying the output to you directly or it is affecting the database directly. But in case of whenever you are writing an SQL statement within a program, okay, programs are also written at the same place, at the SQL prompt only. But if you can write any SQL statement within a program, if the statement is taking a value from the database, then the value must be stored within a program. Am I right or not? Yeah, to store that value, we need to declare some variables. So from the program, if you want to display output, then you have to enable Oracle engine to display the output from the program. By default, it will display the output for SQL queries only. It is not enabled to display the output from a program by default nature. So for that reason, you have to execute this command, set server output on. What it will do, it enables the Oracle engine to display the output from the program or procedure. Program or procedure. Yes, this is the thing. No. Once you log on to Oracle session, there you can execute it, not within a program. It is completely outside the program. Okay. No. Can I go for the sample example? Write a program to display the message, welcome to PL SQL. This is the message I need. So I think as an expert programming developer, it is so much easy to you. Okay. Here, one moment, I forgot one thing here. In the structure, what are the blocks are mandatory, what are the blocks are optional? Yeah. Here, declare block is optional, and begin block is always mandatory. And exception block is optional. And end block is mandatory. Okay. Begin, without begin and end, there is no PL/SQL program. So this declare and exceptions according to your requirement you can specify. So to display this simple message, we need one output function, enough. So I am not going to declare any variables, I am not going to define any error messages. Directly I can write the program starting with begin, enough. Okay, and there is an output statement, and at last I have to end the program. So begin and write the statement EBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. So within this line, single quotes, welcome to PL/SQL. Enough. Single quotes close, parenthesis close, semicolon, and specify end, and there is a semicolon. Okay. You have to write this program at SQL prompt. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. End. After ending the program, come to new line and use slash. What is slash? To execute the program. Slash can be used to execute the program. Whatever the program you have specified, that can be executed by using slash. So if simply it will display what it will display, yeah, one moment. It will display PL SQL procedure successfully completed. Are you executing it right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to execute.
Yeah, no problem. Try it. PL SQL procedure successfully completed. But I don't need this. But actually, I have to display welcome to PL SQL, right? So once you have entered into the, or you have logged on to Oracle, use this command set server output on. Then again, what is, suppose if I can specify slash again, what is happening? Re-executing the above program. Yeah. Re-executing the above program. Okay. Once you have re-executed, it will display the message welcome to PL SQL, and it will display the message PL SQL procedure successfully completed. Okay, try it. Okay. Is it executed? Okay. Yeah. Put line must be declared. What is meant by it? Yes. Once you log on to Oracle. Okay. Once you have set this on, automatically is it displaying output? Welcome to PL SQL. It has to display this. Okay. 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 No. So write a program to display the given values.
I can store it on somewhere like proceed.The.
Yeah.
Where can I store in SQL?
Yeah. In SQL, whatever the program, if these programs are not stored completely, remember it. These are all temporary programs. If you want to store it as a procedure, if you store a program, it can be stored as a procedure. Okay. Here only I am. Just a moment. Write a procedure for the above program. Then you can clearly understand. One second. So anything, if you want to create anything within your database, what is the command you are using? Yes. Create. What you are creating here? Procedure. Create or replace procedure, and you have to specify procedure name. So P underscore message. It is my procedure name. Okay. Is, and there is no declare block. Directly you can go for begin. Whatever the logic you have written previously, go to this tvms underscore output dot put underscore line. Right. So here it will display welcome to PL SQL. Okay, fine, finished. And end, what you are ending, it is not a simple program, it is a procedure. So you may also specify the procedure name after end. You may or may not, no problem. P underscore message, close it. Okay. come to new line, and here slash to execute it. So here it will display procedure created in the database. It was not executed. Remember it. Okay. Suppose if you create a table at where it is creating, hmm? not in okay Oracle server. Okay. If you are select start from tab, right? From where you are getting the table names. User. Okay. Whenever you are storing a particular object in your database, the database contains the list of created objects under some system defined tables, Oracle system tables. User underscore tables contains all table names, created table names. User underscore synonyms contains all synonym names. User underscore views contains all views names. Like in the same way, you are creating a procedure here. So procedure can be listed under the system table user underscore procedures. Got it? Okay. And by default, any SQL program can be stored with an extension name .SQL. And one more important point is procedures can be created in a pre-compiled manner. Means whenever you are creating the procedure here in this situation, it will be created after compiling the program. After checking the syntactical errors, it will be created. Whenever you are executing the program, it cannot be compiled again. Why? Because once they will be compiled, they should not be compiled again. Okay. So whenever you are executing it, only it executes the program statements. Is it clear? Yeah. These procedures can be stored. Yeah. Let me write. The procedures or the created procedures can be stored under the Oracle system table. What is that? User underscore procedures. Right? That's very, very important. And how should I see the created procedures? Got my point? I have created hundreds of procedures. I want to see a procedure is created or not. Yeah. To see the list of created procedures, how it is, that is select object underscore name, comma, object underscore type. This is not required, type is not required, but type will display. If it is a procedure, it will display procedure. If it is a function, it will display function. Okay, the type of the object also it will display. So object type from user underscore procedures. Enough. Got it? Okay. Now here the procedure was created. Then how can I execute the procedure? Executing the procedures. You have to use the command execute or exec space procedure name. Right? So here example is exec. What is the procedure name? P underscore message Okay, enough. Then it will display. How it will display? What is the message you are having? Welcome to PLSQL. Okay, and in the next line, PLSQL procedure completed successfully. This is the way of writing and creating the procedures. Okay, and by default procedures can be created with what extension name? .SQL. Okay, already you have created 5 procedures. I want to modify the coding of 4th procedure. Coding of a statement within a procedure. Okay, how it is? It is not possible in your SQL prompt. Remember it. It can be possible if you are using an interface tool to connect to the Oracle. If you are using an interface tool, the complete GUI interface tool. So what was the third party tool we can use in the real time is TOAD. TOAD. Tools for Oracle application development. TOAD. It's a product from Oracle. It is a complete GUI based interface tool to connect to Oracle, not only to the Oracle, to connect to any database. So if you open so and so, then automatically it opens, it will display the name of the procedure as well as the coding of the procedure. So there you can directly modify and save it. Automatically it will be modified and saved under the database. But whatever you are using Oracle 11G at SQL prompt, it is not possible to modify the coding of the procedure. Yeah, tell me.
But if I don't have an SQL developer,
Yes, through SQL developer also you can modify. Yeah, only 2 tools are there. Either you can use Toad or you can use SQL developer. Yeah. So is it clear? So previously this is a program which is temporary. This is a procedure which is permanent. Okay. This part is known as, see, one moment. Yeah. This part is known as procedure specification. Spec or specification. Okay. The remaining part is known as a procedure body. This part begin to end is known as procedure body. Yeah. Any questions up to here?
but can you show me an example problem in
Here okay, but whenever I am touching this Oracle, it is giving some error message to me. That is the problem. Okay, SQL plus W. So that's, I don't know why it is displaying some errors. Scott